Hi, I'm Mark Minnis, Director of Instruction at Golden Bear Golf Center, and I want to teach you how to control the distance of your wedge shots. More importantly, how to practice to learn that distance as well. It's not a hard process, it's a pretty simple one. Really, it involves learning different lengths of swing. We always talk about this as swinging on the clock. What's that really mean? Well, I want you to learn 3 lengths of golf swings. I'm a right-handed player, so I'm going to talk about it in these terms. If I'm the arms of a clock, or my arms are the arms of a clock, this is 6 o'clock. As I swing back, this is about 7, this is about 8, this is about 9. I'm going to try and make golf swings that are 7 to 5, 8 to 4, and 9 to 3 to learn how far the ball goes when I make those swings, allowing the club to swing. Not forcing it to swing, allowing it to swing. What's that mean? That means swinging the golf club back and letting it fall. If I let it fall, then the pendulum that the golf swing should be is what's going to take effect. I'm going to get acceleration in the club as the club falls, and it's going to be consistent. You and I are not consistent. Deciding that you're going to hit a 50-yard wedge shot by taking it back to here and hitting it as hard as you can is never going to be as consistent as saying, well, I practiced making these swings that go about that far and the ball was going 50 yards. I didn't try to force it, it was a swing. Think about a child on a swing set. The acceleration factor is gravity as they come back down. That's what we're going to use. So you practice doing this. It takes 10 or 15 balls, nothing more. You go out to an open space and you practice making contact, making good contact, making 7 to 5 swings. Okay? So what I've done is I've swung my arms back to about 7 o'clock through to about 5 o'clock. I haven't forced it, haven't tried to do anything extra. I'm not trying to hinge my wrists and I'm not trying to inhibit them from hinging. I'm letting the club swing. When I do that, I start to see more consistent distance. That ball will fly about the same distance. Hit 10 or 15, throw out the ones you hit a little heavier, hit a little thin, but you'll have a pile out there at some yardage. Walk that off. For now, that's your 7 to 5 swing. Next, do an 8 to 4. Well, 8 o'clock's somewhere in here. It's mid-torso. My arm's not quite parallel to the ground, and it's not just past my hip. So somewhere in there is 8 to 4. That's about right. That's what I feel is 8 to 4 for me. I'm not forcing it, I'm letting it go through. I'm going to do the same thing at the 9 o'clock swing. And by the way, I'm going to do it with all the wedges I carry. I carry a 60-degree wedge, a 54-degree wedge, and a pitching wedge. I'm going to do it with all 3 of those wedges. I hit park shots with all those clubs. So I want to know how far they go. The more I practice that, the better I get at that distance control. It's been a strength of my game for a long time. It helped me play on the PGA Tour, and I learned it this way. Take the time, go out and spend a little time learning how gravity works, not forcing it, swinging on the clock. You'll struggle, but you'll get it. A little bit of patience, a little bit of practice. I know this will help.